Oh my gosh, what's up, Broncos country? Look who it is. I'm not dead. I know, surprising, right? I've been gone a long time, had a major health scare, whole lot of stuff going on. But now Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue is back, baby. And I am so excited to catch up on all that we've missed with you in the Mile High City. We are so pumped to be back with you tonight. We've got some awesome guests joining us tonight. It's going to be an absolute blast. Hope you are ready for it. I know I am. I'm really excited. Let's just get right to it. This is the Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue podcast here on the Orange and Blue Network. Let's go.
Oh, so smooth, the stats to chew. Breaking down plays with the crew. Denver pride in every view. Nothing rhymes with orange and blue. White lights a mile high in our view. Nothing rhymes with orange and blue. Nothing rhymes with orange and blue. Nothing rhymes with orange and blue. From draft picks to game reviews. Celebrating wins, analyzing the clues. Nothing rhymes with orange and blue. Nothing rhymes with orange and blue, orange and blue.
Nothing Wrong with Orange and Blue podcast.
Oh my God!
What's up, Jay?
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's just it's weird, man. It's like we've been gone so long, but we haven't been gone at all. It's nice to be back on the Nothing Rhymes pod and stirred up on a Tuesday.
Yeah,
How are you doing, man?
You know what? Life, it's been life. You know what I mean? Like
Life's been
life.
lifing.
Exactly. Yep. There's no other way to put it. You know, going through some stuff, living in a wheelchair again, back issues, not being able to get up and do things, and living in so much pain that I'm popping Percocets like they're Skittles. It's been a really rough few months, but I am so glad to be back. So glad to be back with you guys. Welcome to the Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue podcast, The Return. Oh. I'm Johnny Baki, the Mile High Viking, and with me as my childhood best friend, my co-host, Jay Dreamweaver Weaver, and we are back, man. We're back and ready to just keep on rolling now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a lot of news that has happened. Obviously, the draft. We're on the precipice of schedule release. We got, a juicy deet today about obviously week 1. But man, there's big news of brewing here by Thursday. At I think 5:30 Mountain Time, something like that. Super excited for that, man.
It sounds about right. And we're so glad you guys have joined us. We're back and we are excited. And I know you can tell I'm not in my normal podcasting environment. My podcasting studio is currently undergoing heavy construction. So I have got a little makeshift setup here, and we're just going to roll with it. Guys, let's get the housekeeping out of the way because we got 2 guests hanging out in the green room that we got to get in here. So let's get right to it. This is the Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue podcast on the Orange and Blue Network. I'm Johnny Baki, the Mile High Viking. That's Jay, the Dream Weaver over there, and we are part of the Orange and Blue Network. You guys need to like, subscribe, share, and comment. I'm telling you, you're Broncos fans. You need to. We're real. We're fun. We are the crew. We are the group. We've got a whole bunch of awesome shows you don't want to miss out on. Make sure you find us on YouTube and subscribe there and like and share. Find us on X to follow all of our thoughts. Follow us on Facebook for the same thing. And you can catch the audio version of every podcast wherever you find your favorites. Guys, look at this. Look at this roster. I mean, literally Monday and Fridays at 11 a.m. soon to return, the Orange and Blue Blitz with Isaiah. Broncos Bros goes live on Mondays at 7 p.m. We're live on Tuesdays at 7 or at 8 o'clock. That actually changed. I got to fix that. Doc and JT, they go live on Wednesdays at 2:30 for the Mile High Sports Symposium, talking about all your Denver sports. Broncos Talk is live on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. One of our special guests tonight, is the host of the Mile High Oukast, which is on Thursdays at 7 p.m. And then for the Spanish speakers out there, we've got Viva los Broncos on Fridays at 6 p.m. We've also got a breaking news podcast called The Fresh Squeeze. And when the season is back, we will have a pregame, a play-by-play, and a post-game show every single game day. You guys do not want to miss out on any of that awesome content. All right. So make sure, like I said, boom, like, subscribe, share, and comment. And
You can do it!
Yes, you can. All right. We got to show a little bit of love to the sponsor of today's show. That is Dubby Jitterless Energy Blend. Go on over to dubby.gg. The link is in the bio below. But check out Dubby, guys. Dubby is amazing. Dubby is enough caffeine in it to kick you in the butt and get you going through your day, keep you going through your day, but without the jitters or the crash later. Because Dubby has absolutely no sugar in it. It also has no calories. It has no maltodextrin, no fillers, no artificial colors. It's all natural. It's formulated with nothing but amino acids, B vitamins, nootropics, and their own neurofactor nootropic. The caffeine comes directly from the coffee fruit. It doesn't get any more natural than that. Jay's got it right there, showing it off. We swear by it. It kicks our day off, and it keeps us going, guys, and it will you too. So go on over to Dubby, find your favorite new flavor, and punch in code OBN10. OBN10 will get you 10% off at checkout, and let them know that Orange and Blue Network sent you. All right, guys, I'm so excited, Jay. We've got two awesome guests tonight, one of which is one of our very own hosts here on the Orange and Blue Network. I'm going to bring him in first. Please welcome the host of the Mile High Oukast, Tim Borrego, my brother, Tim Dog. What's up, Tim?
What's up? Hey, did you guys know nothing rhymes with orange and blue?
Duh.
I don't know if you guys knew that or not.
That's our version of Do You Even Broncos, bro?
Yeah.
It's on bumper stickers, it's on t-shirts. All right, it's out there.
It's out
It
there.
definitely is. Thank you for having me here, guys. I'd love to see you guys back, man. I missed you guys for a couple months, man. I've been trying to hold it down, but you know what, man? You guys, man. You guys always do great work, man.
Dude, quick shout out to the crew. Man, we've got such a great roster here on the network, and man, I've grown from a different perspective of taking time off and not podcasting all the time. You become a fan. You become just another guy in the chat, you know, and you kind of connect to shows in a different way when you're a commenter out there in the world. And man, props to the bros, to Broncos Talk, to the Oukast. I mean, like, you guys, Mile High Symposium is fantastic as well. Man, everybody's just knocking it out of the park. So big applause to everybody.
Well, you know, and it reminds me of Jay, dude, and much appreciated that you said that, bro. But you know what it reminds me of before I got my own show, when I was like just doing a guest appearance on Broncos Bros or hanging out with you guys every once in a while, you know.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I know exactly what you're talking about, because just being in the comments and seeing how people talk, we all talk sports, right? But we all kind of do it in like our own unique way, and that's what makes the network fun.
And Orange and Blue Network, we are real and we are fun. And Tim, and all the other hosts on this network, in my absence while I've been out, you know, from the OG podcast on this network, thank you for holding it down. Now,
all day.
Let's go ahead and get our special guest in here. This dude is as real as it gets. He is one of the well-known super fans. We love him to death. You know, I've had the pleasure of tailgating with this guy, and his tailgate, the United in Orange tailgate, is off the chain, guys. It is awesome. You know, he is the abominable Bronco. He is Nacho. He is Paul Marinaccio. What's up? Give the man a round of applause, please.
I've never had an introduction like that before, but I appreciate it. Thanks for having me out here, guys. It's an honor and pleasure. Mile High Oukast, good to see you.
Appreciate it.
Orange and blue, baby. Orange and blue.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Abominable Bronco out here. My first time with you guys, and I'm just kind of take a step back and see what you guys got, and I'll put a little bit of plug in there, here and there, and see how it goes. Woo! Let's go, baby.
I promise you, I know you said this is your first time. We're going to get to know you. We're going to talk a little bit about all things going on in the Mile High City, especially, with all the Mile High sports a little bit, but especially Broncos, because that's what this show is ultimately about. We've got, if we want to spend the entire time talking all Mile High sports, that's what the Oukast and the Symposium are here for. You know what I mean?
I was going to say, although I could spend an hour just talking about the third line for the Avalanche or fourth line left wing battles.
I'll call you later and we'll do that together.
Absolutely.
But you know what, Jay? Bro, if I can do something real quick, Johnny, man. I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. We all missed you coming through. What I will say, dude, Jay, the support that you kept giving, even though you guys weren't on Tuesdays, I see you on Broncos, bro. Even when you couldn't make it to leave a comment, because I know you always have your son on Thursdays and whatnot. And I've been fighting for you to be on the show for a minute, but
it's coming.
What I will say is, man, the way you support everybody, man, dude, I got to give a huge shout out to Jay, Johnny. I'm gonna do that because, man, this whole time that you guys haven't had a show in a few months. Jay's, man, you're just so supportive, and then you always restream, bro. So I got nothing but love for you, bro. I just want to tell you that.
Hey, we're a fam, and you can take that as Broncos fam, man. Like we're all. That's what's so great about our community, so great about sports. It's the ultimate unifier. All people from all walks of life. We all can sit down in an environment, and maybe you've never met each other, but talk shop and just put our hair down, let loose for a little while. So that's why we're all here, man.
That's what
your hair is down already, Johnny.
Well, I'm pretty sure you see George crashing the show, or even me and Joe. None of us agree on 100% of things, but that's what keeps it interesting, right?
If we all agreed, the shows would be boring, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, one thing I think we can all agree on: the Denver Broncos are the best team in the history of football, and ever, and we're gonna go all the way this year. Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, baby.
Let's this, baby.
Heard it here first.
Absolutely.
All right, hey. Jay was talking about community. Speaking of community, let's get we got a few comments in the chat already. Let's go ahead and toss them up, and then we'll get rolling. Shy Vargas, our resident hype man, on our game day hype man.
What up, Shy?
The host of Get Shiped here on the Orange and Blue Network says, "Hey, Johnny and Jay Weaver, what's up, Shy? I've missed you. I've missed you so much, buddy. It's good to be back."
If I can give him a quick shout out, he was on the Mile High Oukast and did a great job.
He's a baller, man.
The show. He did a phenomenal job. Good job.
I love Shy.
Mile High Medlock, the other half of the Oukast, says, "Good evening, fellas. What's up, Joe? Love you, brother." We got Married with Drinks in the house. That would be our boy Lenny, and maybe Sandy. I don't know if Sandy's with him right now, but show them some love. Says, "What's up, guys?" with some orange and blue hearts. Love it. George in the house. Half of the Broncos bros. What's going on, bros? Do you even Broncos, bro? Welcome back, Johnny.
Do you even Broncos, bro? Jay, do you even Broncos, bros?
I Broncos, bro, because I came up with the name Broncos Bros. So
dude, it slaps, man. They make great use of that catchphrase.
Married with Drinks popping in one more time. Say, only team since the merger to sell out every home game. Every game.
Spitting fire right out of the gates. Dang.
Shout out to Lenny. Right before we came live, we just got our watch ticket party, so we're gonna be down at Ball Arena watching the Avs tomorrow. So I know you guys are probably gonna get some Avs talks later, but just to let you know that we're all gonna be down there and representing.
It's gonna be awesome. Real quick, speaking of Jay, you said it slaps. What'd y'all think of the new intro video with the remix song?
I like it. I like
it too. I didn't know it's me.
Yeah. I like the new rendition. We went in a different musical direction, we keep reinventing ourselves as a band.
Well, we kind of rolled with the original version of that song for a good long while. And I was like, you know what? We need to get a little more hype. Add some record scratching in there and change it up a bit. And there's been some other changes. I don't need to go into details, but there's been some other changes to Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue that have happened, and some changes need to happen with the video for that reason too. So it was time.
No, so it was on point, brother. It was on point.
I appreciate that. All right, so now let's get to it. First of all, let's get to know Nacho a little bit here, because like I said, I've gotten to tailgate with him, and that's one hell of a tailgate, man. That is a blast. But talk to us, Nacho, a little bit. Like when, how did you originally become a Broncos fan? How long have you been a Broncos fan? And what is your favorite Broncos memory of all time?
Okay, thanks for that intro. And so I've been a Broncos fan since 1983. I grew up in New York, right outside New York City, White Plains. A lot of people know that's where Beck's Brewing Company's at. That's where they bottle some of their. Yep, on the back of it, you'll see Beck's White Plains. In a house of Giants and Jets fans. So
gross.
I'm not from Colorado, but I was a Jets fan back in the 80s, early 80s. I know. You're going to love this one because you got me and my brother Billy were Jets fans, and the rest of the family. I come from a big Italian family in New York. So we were Jets, and the rest of them were Giant fans. So we knew that we weren't doing anything, so we jumped ship. I went to the Broncos. Elway had just got onto the team in '83. And Billy, my brother, he went to the Cowboys. Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman. So I followed them through all the heartaches, all the Super Bowl losses, joined the military, came out to California. And I've been a Bronco fan ever since. I live out here in California, in Los Angeles.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's where I got to tailgate with you with the Chargers game in LA this last year. Yeah. That was a heck of a time. You said 83. Yeah, Jay and I, we were born into it. Our grandfather, I was born in 89. He was born in 90. And our grandfather was an original season ticket holder from 1960 until, what was it, Jay, 2015? 2014 maybe? He held season tickets from day one until for over almost 60 years, and so we were born into it. I know Tim, just like me, was born and raised in the Denver area, and that's so
an interesting thing to bring up. We're Bronco fans because of Elway, because of the excitement. What we know is Mile High magic, right? When we were growing up, I will tell you that magic is coming back. You see, these fans are starting to see Bo Nix, the way he plays, like, wow. So I'll leave it at that.
I was going to say, me and Johnny were at the Giants game. And if you didn't have a pulse by the end of that Giants game to feel that Mile High magic again, like, I hadn't felt it that way since Tebow. That it was just a different feeling of, just something in the air. So you're totally right, man. You're 100%.
Where's your gold chain?
Well, those Tebow eras, if you remember, we were the first.
Let's go.
We were the first team to win in overtime in the new playoff rules. You had to score a touchdown, not just a field goal. I remember he hit DT.
Oh yeah.
DT.
And everybody went.
That was magic. That was magic.
Yep.
All right, so Nacho, what's your all-time favorite Broncos memory?
I believe it brought tears to my eyes when Elway did the helicopter at the Super Bowl. So I think that was pretty much. It was like, wow, we're gonna win. So after all those losses, getting beat up by my brothers. Oh, the Broncos suck. Yeah. Well, I stayed true to them. So. Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I feel like that's almost like 90% of Broncos country's favorite memory is you ask them what's your favorite memory? The helicopter, man. Like it's just how it is, man.
And that's millions of people too. I mean, that agree with you right there, Nacho. Like seriously, bro. Because like, who does not remember that, right? Like that's something that'll be in our hearts forever. So that's a good one, bro. Good pick. Our good take.
We just become best friends.
Pretty much.
All right. So Nacho, tell us a little bit about, the United in Orange tailgate. To explain to us how that came about and how it's grown and just, what keeps it rolling the way it is, because like I said, I was there in LA, man, and that for being at at a game in LA, the size of that tailgate that day was insane.
So the United Orange tailgate was not always United Orange. It was a bunch of there were 2 bars. It was called Battle of the Bars in San Diego when it was the Chargers were down in San Diego, and people would come in from all over town, and no one would know what to do. Right? Okay, so the 2 bars, Guava Beach Bar and Grill, and Pacific Beach Broncos Nation. Those 2 groups, they met up and they had this challenge called Battle of the Bars. And we had all these tailgating games, flip cup, beer pong, cornhole. So whoever would win those games would get the hoist. You got to wait for this one, the Lombardi Trophy. So they made a trophy. We made a trophy, and whoever won got to hoist the trophy at their bar all year and have bragging rights. So it grew. People left, and because one time in 2015, we had 600 people at the tailgate. I wish I could show you some pictures, but United Orange Tailgate has all of them on our Facebook and Instagram page. But what it is a great crew. The people that are behind the scenes doing the work. The day of the game, it's pretty challenging, I think this year we're going to do some different things so where people have more fun. But it's not no one, it's the fans, right? People want that experience. People want to meet other Bronco fans. So, and with such a great team, right, guys? Like, it's easy to do this, but you got to keep connecting, got to keep people, hey, Johnny, come on out. You got to keep advertising, letting them know where you're at.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
For sure. And now I know I caught you in LA. Do you ever do the tailgate in Denver? You ever bring it to Denver?
So we do it today. We started to go out there the first game of the season, the home opener. Listen, we don't want to step on anyone's feet out there. We know there's a lot of tailgates that are homegrown, and we're not trying to overshadow anybody, but we know we're the best tailgate. That's our logo. Best tailgate outside of Denver. We do things differently. Open bar, all you can eat and drink. Like, where do you get that for $30 in California? You can't. So, like, 1 beer, 2 beers at SoFi, you're like, wow, like, I'm coming to United Orange Tailgate. So we're gonna have one this year. We're gonna have several. One in Oakland, one in, of course, SoFi, and some others going to be announced here once the schedule come out.
That's awesome. That's awesome, bro. I mean, even though you're not in Denver, you're still tailgating for, you know what I mean? So I give you mad credit for that, man. That's
you come on out. It's the best experience.
Bro, I'm not doubting it. I'm not doubting it at all. But man, just everything that you're saying, it just like it just warms my heart as a Bronco fan. You know what I mean?
Me and Johnny can attest. Like, I'm in Omaha, Nebraska. Johnny's in Tennessee. Like, it is kind of tough being in parts of the country where there's not like tons of Bronco fans. So, man, any community involvement that you can get, fellow Bronco fans around a campfire. It's terrific, man. That's a big deal.
I thought you said go, Bo, go.
Yeah. You guys have it rougher than I do. I'm like literally 10 minutes away from the stadium. So
yeah, I know you are. And Jay and I were raised there. We just don't live there anymore.
No, I get it. I get it. People grow up and have responsibilities and marriage and kids. And
when I first moved here to Tennessee, there were actually Broncos fans everywhere. Because I moved here in 2014 when Peyton Manning was still on the team. So all them Vols fans were running around with Peyton Manning everything and loving the Broncos. But slowly but surely,
of course, they're supporting it's Tennessee. They're Manning fans,
I was excited at the time. I'm like, oh, there's Broncos everywhere. Now that it's been to, a decade, it's like, oh, where'd they all go? But it is what it is. I still love where I live. I honestly would live in Denver if I could afford it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But All right. So the last one I think I want to ask you on a getting to know Nacho here. The abominable Bronco. Like we all have our little fan personas. Like I'm the Mile High Viking. I put on my horns. I paint my beard. I put on my cloak and carry my hammer and all that. You don a giant suit, like a giant furry orange and blue suit. Paint your face. Put on a cowboy hat. How did the abominable Bronco come to be?
Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the picture for you and in the background so some people can. Here's one for you.
You know what? I can do it actually. I can do it. Right
Okay. Yeah. I guess you can do that for me while you do that.
So, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna.
Because some people don't know. I guess some people. I don't know if you guys have people watching. No. So back in when the Broncos played the Steelers in the AFC Championship game, it was, I believe, January 25th, 2006. I was living in Sacramento at the time. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the game, but I want to do something different. And I was in the military then. It's like, maybe I'm gonna do something like a ghillie suit with a hat. And so I got a bunch of pom-poms. I don't know what I was doing. I stapled them together. Yeah, that's me. Yep. That's the version B. That's the B outfit. The A outfit's outdated now. But the ghillie suit kind of. Some people call me a Yeti. It does I get a lot of questions with that. Hey, do you get warm in that, or do you get cold? So like, I get them all. So, and I've been doing it for about 20 years now. So do you get warm or are you cold in that thing? So I don't really care for summer games, or like September to October are kind of brutal, and it depends on where I'm at. Like in California, it's brutal. I'm drinking water. I'm not drinking any alcohol. I'm chugging water. People, but I get my advantage when it comes into the last game of the season. Everyone's has hand warmers, body warmers and stuff. I'm just fine. So there you go.
That's when it's more comfortable for you. I can totally see that, bro.
Oh shit!
Crazy. That's sick. That's so great.
Yeah, I love it. I know I love it. It's so much fun, and I'm with you.
The best opportunity for super fans, Tony, I think all of us can tell, is meeting these new fans, meeting these kids, these people. Oh, can I take a picture with you? Yes. By all means. Sometimes I feel bad, like I can't take a picture, but I give them a pin for my hat sometimes, give them a little necklace or something, like, hey, yeah, crazy.
So I don't know if you saw me doing it in LA, but my thing, I've got that cloak with the fur on the shoulders. It gets hot too, by the way, and I'm a very warm-natured person, so it gets rough sometimes.
Big burly, yep.
But whenever someone comes to ask me for a picture, I have two things. I'm like, sure, absolutely. One, you have to subscribe to this network. Right here, right now. Pull out your phone, subscribe to the network, and I'll take a picture with you. And two, I whip out three different colored metallic Sharpies, and I go, you got to sign my cloak, because all the signatures on my cloak are not player signatures. They're not.
Oh, nice.
They're fan signatures. So they get super excited to get to throw their a part of themselves onto the Mile High Viking persona. And so,
wow.
Things like, I get exactly what you're saying, chilling with the new fans, no offense to others, the average fans. But you find ways of making them want to interact more, and that's special, man. It really is.
Yes.
So, guys, I appreciate you guys getting to know Nacho, and I think now it's time for our first, just a little bit of Bronco media. I'm gonna throw this one to Jay.
Ooh, I get to start?
Yeah, you get to start.
Oh my god!
Hey, Johnny, you're breaking up a little bit, brother.
Am I? How's this? Is it better?
There you go.
There you go.
I'm struggling because my I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna turn up because it's hard to hold it like this right now because I'm having to hold the microphone right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crank up.
Damn it, Johnny!
You're good. I think you're good now.
Sweet. All right, there we go. Okay, so
Jay's
gonna get, Jay, you get the first one.
He gets special treatment. Yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Super excited about it.
Listen, I have felt the last few months being out the way that I have felt like I have let this network down in a lot of ways. It's not been my fault, but it has been a fact, and it's how I have felt. And if there's anybody, no offense to every other host on the network, if there is anybody on this network I feel like I've let down more than anybody, it's my co-host and my cousin. So I'm giving him the first.
Oh, no.
Hey, he deserves it. That's Jay the Dream Weaver.
That's right. Look at that handsome face. How can you say no to that?
Look at that punum.
Yeah, that punum. All right, here we go.
Guys are making me blush. All right,
What
go ahead.
was the nickname of the Broncos' famous offensive line during the late 1990s?
Oh, geez. I don't know.
Can give you a hint real quick. A quick
Oh
hint.
my gosh, I know this.
It's turned. I'll give you a hint. It's turned into a scheme in the NFL.
Well, I mean, chop blocks. Thanks, Alex Gibbs. I don't know, man. Gosh, you stumped me on first question. Yeah,
I'm not giving you easy ones. I'm not going to say who.
Oh my gosh,
Super Bowl 32. No.
Yeah, can I phone a friend?
Yeah.
That's funny. He has another laptop right there. He's typing away.
Google it.
Hey, Gemini.
They were known as the zone blocking line.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not,
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's not.
I mean, that is their scheme, right? Yeah. I mean, that all checks out. I mean,
okay, I looked it up.
chop.
The Shanahan zone blocking line. That's what they were called.
Yeah.
All right. Next one's gonna go to our infamous new guest, Mr. Abominable Bronco himself.
Good luck, sir.
Yeah, that fucking first one was
The first one's that. If we're coming out swinging with that question, here we go.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try to give you a semi-easy one. How about that?
Yeah, go.
Obama, it's your turn, brother. Good
Can I phone a friend? I got a friend.
One of these guys.
Okay.
If you don't know, you can ask one of these guys if they know.
All right.
Which former Broncos quarterback was nicknamed the baby-faced assassin?
Exactly my expression, Tim.
No. It was in the. I want to say. Do any of you guys know? I'm gonna say Kobe. I'm gonna say Kobe. No, Brian Greasy. Brian Greasy. Brian Greasy.
A good guess, but no. And in honor of him, because he just passed away today.
O'Gunner.
Craig Morton.
Craig Morton.
Oh, that's because rest in peace, Craig.
Yeah, may he rest in peace.
Johnny, I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Can I do a Uno reverse?
Yep.
Fine. You wanna...
No. I want mine.
Okay.
You want yours? Okay. Let me see here.
Oh, he's gonna pull
no,
out.
that one's too easy for you, Tim.
How long are the blades of grass at Mile High?
All right, Tim. You ready? Which
ready,
Broncos player returned a missed field goal 100 yards for a touchdown against the Patriots in 2015?
2015. That's no fly zone.
This is tricky.
Tried to make it a little more recent, so it'd be a little bit more fun for you, buddy.
How many yards was it?
100 yards on him. It was a missed field goal attempt. He took it 100 yards for a touchdown in 2015.
Okay. Hold on. Get just.
You got.
Let me
Usopp,
breathe.
Usopp.
My initial reaction was gonna go Jerry and Gordon, but you're talking 2015, so he wasn't there. So let's. Oh man, Justin Simmons. You blah blah. I'm gonna say. I don't think it's right, but I'm gonna say Justin Simmons.
No,
No,
but you were on the right track earlier when you said no fly zone.
Yeah.
He had a nickname. And it's
Jay, I'm blanking. Help me out, brother.
He wore
You can
all
have
right.
the credit.
Harris.
He wore
Hold on,
he wore
don't give us
number
the answer
12.
because let's give Jay a chance and Abominable a chance
Yeah.
too because we got to get this one. So
All right.
it's not Justin. Okay, Jay, do you want to take a crack at it?
Is it Bradley Roby?
No, sir.
Ooh, that's a good dude. That damn good guess though. Damn.
That is a good guess though. What do you think, Abominable?
Akeem Talib.
His best buddy, man. It was Strap. It was Chris Harris Jr., baby.
I did say Harris earlier.
God.
I said
So
Harris
now-
earlier.
Now let me ask, was that not the year that Justin Simmons returned a blocked field goal
Yes.
in New Orleans, I believe?
Is that what I was thinking?
I think
of,
he
Jay?
might have, but all I know is this question.
Okay.
No, Jay,
right.
you're right because that's why I brought up Simmons because
There was a
right.
blocked field goal that he
Yes.
returned, I believe, to win it, but I can't remember if that was a 2-point conversion or like what the situation, but I
No,
remember
it was a live for 3.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was. That's
Tim,
why
you kind of look like Chris Harris a little bit with the hat and stuff.
Man.
The way he wears his hat.
Strap
Crazy.
Harris.
Oh, Johnny's got it going. I like this segment. This is dope.
Man.
It's fun, right? Now we can move
0
on to
for
some
3.
comment. Now we can move on to-
No. Johnny, okay. What nearly derailed Terrell Davis's career? Was it A, poor conditioning, B, night out on the town, partying, C, a chili dog,
Chili dog.
or D, women? What was it?
It was a chili dog.
I
But-
know.
Yeah, it was a chili dog in Japan.
In Tokyo.
In Japan. Yep.
Yeah.
Like, who go? First of all, who the hell goes to Tokyo, Japan, and eats and gets a chili dog?
The guy
Yeah.
that knocked that dude on his ass on the special teams.
There you go.
That's what.
Good stuff.
that's who.
Sorry. Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt.
We'll
My first
I'll
time.
toss out some more trivia in a little bit, but let's get some comments and then let's talk about the current state of the Broncos a little bit, and we can talk a few other Denver sports. I know you're in LA, Nacho, but we'll try to keep it interesting a little bit. We got Married with Drinks coming in saying, "Go get some guys, let's go." Love it.
Yes, we're gonna be definitely over there. Get some tickets. They're all free, so the watch party's free. So whoever's in Denver, let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. We got the beautiful and talented Arcadia Borrego popping in the house saying hi.
Oh, thank you, Johnny. That was great, bro.
Oh, dude, I
Love you,
your
my
family.
daughter.
I love your daughters and I love your family, brother. So
Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, mutual.
we got Crazy Ray Haas back in the house saying, "Good evening, OBN crew and chat. Let's effing go, Broncos country, orange and blue hearts." We got Ty Fly Guy 15 saying, "What's up? fellas? Love Ty."
Go
And
Ducks.
yeah, that's right. And the Incomplete Podcast. Love those guys. Love that show over there. Keep doing what you're doing, Ty. And thanks for popping in, my friend. Married with Drinks talking about me and you, Jay. I hooked up with a Hispanic girl in Omaha, and she was the only 10 I see. Oh, that. Wait a minute. There you go. Omaha.
I've got strong opinions about Omaha and Nebraska as a whole, but I will keep them to myself. I like my job. I like,
Yeah,
keep it going. Keep it clean, brother.
Don't make the news is what they say,
Our buddy,
yeah.
actually reminds us that Justin Simmons wasn't drafted until 2016.
Touche. Yeah, he was not on the Super Bowl team.
Yeah, no, it was not 2015. That was Strap Harris, but it's all good. It's all good. And so that all right.
Yeah,
so that was,
He's right. He's
right, man.
Great comment.
Graham knows his stuff, man.
Yeah,
Especially
Graham's
when it
good
comes
guy.
to the Avalanche. If you're not following the fan-sided channel for Avalanche articles, Graham, go check him out, man. Graham writes some great articles over there about our Avs.
I have to check it out.
Yeah, for sure, brother. All right, so let's get to a little bit. Let's go a little bit more. Let's get the current state of the Broncos.
Johnny, do you mind if I take like 30 seconds real quick?
Yeah, dude, do your thing.
Okay, so first of all, painting in the back, Mile High Oukast podcast. That's from Notorious. Great painter.
Oh, nice.
And then we got Jesse with the Rolling Stoves. He's in a food truck competition. So we have a group text with all of us podcasters and blah, 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 this going on. But please go vote for Notorious. He's an amazing artist. We got to keep him going. And then also
he painted your painting, and he painted my combat boots.
Exactly. And what a great guy Notorious is. So humble, and Jesse as well, man. This guy will literally, give you the shirt off his back. Both of these two, they're in runnings for certain votings. So I just want to tell everybody, because I know we get different viewers throughout the network. I got certain viewers, and Johnny and Jay got certain viewers. But we're still all orange and blue together. So if we can get out there, please let any of us know how we can tell you how to vote, and please support them. They're both Denver based, and they love the Broncos, and they're great people. Johnny, I just wanted to take that time out, brother.
I appreciate that timeout. You know my love for Notorious, brother.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
I need to get back with him though, because he painted my boots and they're great, but I feel like they were missing just a little something, and I need the logos. I want the logos painted on my boots, because that So I'm gonna see if he would take my boots back, put the retro Denver D on one boot, on the toe of one boot, and put the modern logo on the toe of the other boot.
There you go. And then you know what? You get one free vote a day. Actually today, me and Lenny vote 2 votes today. So let's just keep supporting these guys because they are actually supporting the Orange and Blue Network, not just the Mile High Outcasts are supporting the network. So let's just get all those votes out. Johnny, Jay, thank you for letting me take that little time out, bro. But you guys know exactly what I'm talking about.
Number love, brother. Family's family, and that's what we are. Our dear friend Mike Carmelini from the Mic'd Up podcast popping in saying, "My guys, what's up, Mike? Love you."
The Podfather, the legend himself.
The Podfather. Yeah, if you've never checked out Mike, go find his stuff, man. He puts out amazing content.
He's a real one.
All right. He is very real. All right, so let's keep it rolling. Let's talk a little bit about the current state of the Broncos, because we haven't gotten to talk about it over the past 2 months, Jay. Not going to go into all the details, but obviously we got some news today. The Broncos are going to kick off the season on prime time, game 1 at Arrowhead against the Kansas City Chiefs. I want to ask you guys, how do you feel about the fact that, despite the fact that we went to the AFC Championship, that we won the freaking division, they gave us game 1 at Arrowhead?
Can I go?
Oh, please.
Go ahead, Tim.
Please. I want shots out to my brother George. You guys know, hey, do you even Broncos bros? But he said it right in the text. Let's go to game 1, go to Arrowhead, get it out of the way. Mahomes isn't going to be there. Let's just go get that win away. Let's get it over and done with. At first, I was mad. When I heard that shit, man, I was mad. So excuse my language, Johnny. I'm sorry.
I don't care if you curse a bit. I just don't want it being every other word. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I was mad. But when George threw that text out, I'm like, this probably will benefit us. Let's just go get that one out of the way, and let's go win it in Arrowhead. And you know what? If we have to face them later on in the playoffs, so be it. But let's go get that one, and let's go get week 1. And so I actually digressed a little bit, because I'm pretty sure all of us, we had the group text going all day, right? And everyone had their opinions about this and blah, blah, blah. But what I will say, I think George, my brother, you're absolutely right. Let's just go get that dub and get it out of the way. And then it's a Monday night football game as well. So that's the only Monday night football game that we have all year long, I believe. So let's just go get it. Let's just go get a quick dub and get it out of the way.
What about you, Paul? What do you think?
Woo! Yeah, baby.
That's the proper response. Let's go.
We're gonna, barring any craziness, it's gonna be a good one to watch. Another ass whooping. We've been starting to travel real well, and the way we're stacked is just amazing. Sorry what happened last year, but this year the plateau is Super Bowl or bust. So
Shit's gonna be different.
yeah.
All right, I love it. Jay, how do you feel about it, cuz?
So, one of my really good buddies is a season ticket holder for the Chiefs, and he's already been in my
Tyler,
messages
shout out, Tyler.
talking crap. And man, he seems to think Mahomes is going to be good to go. Ain't no question about it. And I kind of somewhat believe him. I think Mahomes is different, and I think Mahomes will press it even if he shouldn't be. But he did
human
say
growth hormone, right?
That get ready to see crazy things out of a Patrick Mahomes, Justin Fields combo, both on the field at the same time. Wild packages that Andy Reid's going to cook up. And Eric Bieniemy is back. So they have the old trust back. And this is going to be a different Kansas City offense than what we have seen here for a while. So it is not going to be the same matchups as last year. I'm very happy to at least get Mahomes on a bum leg. Even if he plays, he's not going to be 100%. And we have such horror stories historically in Arrowhead that honestly, it's kind of good to get that out of the way week one, kind of like what Tim was saying. I would rather it be in Denver when it is consequential in week 15, 16, 17 at the end of the year when like seeding is everything. So I'm actually really happy and excited for what turned out to be first game.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I was just like Tim. I was pissed off at first because once again, I felt snubbed as a Broncos fan. I felt like they're just, look, they're overlooking us again. Here we are, the AFC West champs. We went to the AFC Championship, would have won the Super Bowl had Bo Nix not busted his ankle. And yet they're like, yeah, we're gonna put it in Kansas City because Patrick Mahomes is our baby boy. And I was pissed about that. But then I looked at it and I was like, you know what? Just like Nacho said down there, just like you said, Jay, just like you said, Tim, George, everybody, let's go to Arrowhead. Let's start the season off leading the division. Let's go get let's start the season off with a divisional win and be ahead in the division right out the gate. The
hardest divisional game we have on the schedule, no matter what. I think.
I agree.
They have the Chiefs favored already. The Chiefs favorite already. I don't know if you heard that.
I saw that too.
I'm sorry for laughing, but I'm not bringing up the comment. But I saw what George just put down. That shit's hilarious.
No, I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up. I'll gladly bring it up. Let's grab a couple comments here because we got a few more here. A bunch more people popping in, right now, and that's great. We're loving it. Graham Tyke really did remind me that the Avalanche articles he writes are from Mile High Sticking. So if you have not checked out the articles over on Mile High Sticking on Fansided, go check them out. Graham does amazing work, and his articles.
It's a good Twitter follow too.
Yes, he is. We got like a good neighbor. Gary is there.
Mr.
Gary
Neighbors. What up,
man? Country number one best team.
I haven't seen him around in a while. Good to see you here.
It's good to see Gary. I love it.
He's a Nothing Rhymes with the orange and blue fan. That's for sure.
He's OG. He's one of the OGs, man. He's one of the OGs. We got Clayton Heron popping back in the house. It's good to see Clayton again. I know he's been popping in on the Oukast quite a bit lately. He says, hey, guys, smash that like button and share. Love that. Appreciate it. Clayton says, Denver Broncos for life.
And then he also been in on the Broncos Bros a lot too.
Yeah, he has. Clayton has been a real good follow. So we appreciate Clayton very much. We've also got Crazy Ray, or we got George Montoya, half the Broncos. And Justin Fields, never heard of her. Yeah.
Sure, Jan.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Sure. Crazy Ray Hats. It's been put out that Sean Payton's teams start slow. Since 2014, his teams are 11 wins and 22 losses in the first 3 weeks. I think Andrew Mason was the one that figured that out. Andrew Mason is the master of all Bronco stats. So there's that. And then Married with Drinks popping in one more time. Yes, I agree 100%. Week 1 in Kansas City is actually ideal when you factor all aspects you just pointed out. So Denver Foos Network is making the trip. Denver Foos, Married with Drinks, and the Horseman. And then he wants to know, will Orange and Blue Network be joining? Well, I'll tell you right now, Jay's only about a 4-hour drive from KC.
I would just say that.
So I was at the Christmas game last year. I very rarely miss the KC game because it's a hop, skip, and a jump for me. And my buddy, like I said, is a season ticket holder, and he always treats me to a nice steak in the parking lot. So I will be there.
And I'm gonna go ahead and just call my shot.
Hold on, real quick. Jay, I hate your guts right now.
Dude, I'll go ahead and call my shot right now.
I've never ever been to Arrowhead to see that game, and you just get to go every year, bro. Well, shout out to you, Jay, for representing the orange and blue. You know what I mean, brother?
In the Wolves' Den.
Yeah. Now I'll go ahead and call my shot right now. It's an 8-hour drive for me, but my family and we drive up to St. Louis all the time. It's only a couple, a few more hours to Kansas City. So I think I'm going to talk my wife into it.
Well, if Lenny's serious, if we're really all going out there, because the Denver Foods are going to go out there, so I might have to get with them. But the thing is, you guys know my situation as a dad, so I got to figure shit out with my girls.
Bring him on with them.
Well, United in Orange might be hosting a tailgate.
Ooh,
there you go.
The United Orange tailgate, but we have reps going out there too.
Oh yeah, brother, that's awesome, dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Hey, the caravan's coming. Watch out, Casey.
Everybody's coming, man. We're all on the way. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about our draft class because we haven't got to discuss that at all, Jay. I'm gonna start with Nacho on this one. Of all the picks we got, and you can include Jalen Waddle in this if you want to, but I feel like that's the obvious answer.
He's our first round pick.
He is. Of all of the picks we got, which one are you most excited and optimistic about?
Was it Jolly? Jolly.
Ooh, that's good.
He's from Brewster, where I grew up at. Woohoo!
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw an article. I saw an article on on Heavy on Broncos that was discussing one of the hosts on The Athletic actually called Jolly the sleeper of the 2026 draft class.
And may I say, I don't know this 100%, but I've seen it said, I think it is Jolie because they were doing the Dolly Parton song, Jolene.
Yeah.
It could come out. It's a perfect setting.
Awesome.
I like that. I like that take though. Good job.
What about you, Tim? Who's of our draft class? Who are you most optimistic?
So I'm gonna go obvious, which you already said. And before I get medlocked, I'm not gonna let you guys take this. I feel Waddle was a draft pick, and here's the reason why. Because both the Paytons were so smart not to go spend twice as much money for him. They let him come to Denver and be like, all right, we're signing. So I kind of looked at it as everybody in the world was like, why are we not doing nothing? Why do we not have a first round pick? Why are we not trading up for the tight end from Oregon? Why are we not like take a breath. I am going to go with what you said, Johnny. It's the obvious, but here's why. Here's why. They were smart enough not to go grab him off the bat, and they let him come, and we got him for less money than the norm. Because if we would have got him 2-3 weeks before, how much more money we would have had to pay out? Because then we look desperate. Oh yes, thank you very much. But I am gonna go with the obvious, Johnny. I think Waddle's just a great addition to not let Bo do these stupid design running, QB takes and sneaks and whatnot, and it just the keeps, bro. It's just we got to get rid of that. We got to make him more of a pocket passer. So I'm gonna go with Waddle, baby.
I am the smartest man alive.
Like that. I think most of us would agree that Jalen Waddle has been the absolute greatest offside. And and we tried to go get him last year before the trade deadline, but it just didn't work out. And then it got smart. They're like, oh yeah, we're nowhere near where we need to be. We got to get rid of something. So I guess we'll go ahead and bite on this trade. So who are you most optimistic about from this draft class? And
so I'm going to take can I give an honorable mention to Cage Casey, the
what a great
offensive tackle
What a
He's going to move inside to guard. It's actually a guard, really, is like what he's going to be for us. But we needed someone, correct. We needed Ben Powers replacement so badly, and I'm so glad we addressed that. But that's going to be on the back burner. He's going to be cooking for a year before he even sees anything. But the real guy obvious here is a guy that, at least in opinion from a draft perspective, I respect a lot, and that is Cecil Lammey. Now hold on to your your desk there, Johnny.
Not all of his takes are the best, but some of the time he gets it right.
He is stating already that Jonah Coleman is going to be the starting running back for this Denver Broncos team by the end of the year. He is that confident in the multitude of things that Jonah Coleman brings to the table that neither McLaughlin or Harvey or the health aspect of Dobbins brings to the table. I love Dobbins to death, and I'm actually really happy that we brought him back. I'm really happy with that. But if we come back to the situation of, you know what, we got to play big boy winter football when it matters, and that means pounding the rock in between the tackles. Harvey ain't that guy, and Dobbins hasn't been available in that time period of the year. So insert Jonah Coleman to, get buttered up in September and October and like get the wheels going here. And then by December, he is going to pop and blossom and be the best draft pick in this draft class for running back. I think he has a chance to do something that maybe not even Love has, because I think Love's going to have a Genty kind of, how the Raiders, like we saw, Ashton Genty's the best running back coming out of college forever. And he did absolutely nothing. Like I see the same thing for Love in Arizona. So man, Coleman has a chance because he's going to get opportunity. And that's a huge thing for a rookie.
Coleman is going to have a chance. And if I can fire back at you, Jay, before Johnny does whatever he's going to say about his draft class, just real quick, I want to ask you this. Yep. Do you think Sean Payton has enough trust in a rookie to be the starting running back? Look at Johnny.
Let's ask this question. Let's ask this question, though. So let's.
My buddy, bud.
Hey, did we not? Now, granted, it was kind of by force, but was Harvey not highlighted a crap ton last year? Like,
okay, but again, you said it yourself.
Like a workhorse, dog. Like
he had to. He
did have to.
Injured. He had to.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens when Dobbin gets hurt gets hurt again?
That he had to abide by. That's something that he had to adjust to. You really think a rookie?
He is terrific in pass pro. Not even a question. He's going to be a terrific pass pro right out of the gate. Which is
now I'm going to say what I was going to say. I have to jump in. First of all, you locked the shit out of me. Second of all, I disagree. He's going to be the starter by the end of the year. I believe he could be the starter in the next 2 to 3.
I trust you, Cease.
Definitely
I trust you.
I don't believe it's this year. I believe we have a 3-headed monster. I believe we have Sean Payton's situation with Kamara and oh God, my brain just died.
Ingram
and
Sproles,
Darren Sproles down in when he had those 3, that's what this is now. I believe we have a 3-headed monster in them. I believe that Coleman can grow up to become the starter when he's a big boy.
Agreed.
I love him and I'm excited. And the reason that you medlocked the shit out of me with that one, I was going to mention his pass pro because there was no better pass protecting running back in this draft. That dude, that one highlight, all you need to see is that one highlight. And I can't remember who they were playing in college where he literally lifted a dude into the air and threw him down on his ass right in front of the line.
I'm not denying his talent. I just don't think Sean Payton's going to put a rookie as a starter.
And with that, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Not this year. Not unless it's forced upon him.
So, anyone want to take a bet how many games J.K. Dobbins actually plays? Like,
dude, J.K. Dobbins
poor guy,
workhorse, and then got injured because of Sean Payton's bad decision. Let's be real.
Story of his career, man. Copy and paste.
I think we're going to see more splits.
You're right.
I think
you're
going
right.
to see.
It is the story of his career, but that's why we drafted a running back, and that's why we're keeping Harvey, so he doesn't have to be that workhorse. But you're going to tell me Dobbins is not going to be number 1, dude? Oh my gosh!
No, I'm sorry. I'm with you. I'm with Tim. It's a three-headed monster. We're going to see more because now RJ Harvey has a full year under his belt in Sean Payton's system.
You know, I'm going back with Jay. I'm with Jay now. 50-50. There you go.
Oh,
Yep.
Come on, guys. Help
Appreciate that, Nacho.
Johnny.
Cooler heads prevail.
Like this, dog.
I know, bro. I know. Like,
They got to make it through camp first.
Yeah, no, for real. No, I'm going to look at this. Hey, someone in the comments, break this tie because it's now 50-50. I think that it's going to be like you're going to see the majority of the split go between J.K. Dobbins and R.J. Harvey.
Yeah,
and you're going.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Absolutely, right now, bro. And then you're going to see, Jonah Coleman coming in and bouncing off the line, going through the middle to when we need him to. But I'm not going to say that he'll be the starter by the end of the year.
Dude, he's going to look so good in that number 20 jersey. I'm right with Dak of like, man, I hope he keeps that. It's rare that a rookie's like gets a good number right out of the gate, but man, I hope he keeps that 20.
There's the tiebreaker.
Dude, I hope Lenny or George.
Lenny breaks the tie. Thanks, Lenny. Love you, bro. Lenny breaks.
Wrong.
All right. All right. So it's time for some more trivia. Huh? Let's do
God.
it.
Hey, before we get into that trivia, Jay, you made that shit a real topic. I enjoyed every minute of that, bro, because we were just firing at each other, and that's what everything's all about, right? We don't all
I
have
zig
to.
when people zag. You might as well.
No, bro, dude, I love you for that, bro, because you're a very intelligent person, dude. Like, when it comes to your sports IQ's off the hook. But what I love about it is we can disagree and not get all butthurt about stuff. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. That's what I made. That's the thing, man. That's what's amazing about sports. You can keep your chill and like, little banter, a little fighting. That's okay. That's healthy. Like,
yeah.
It's a good thing.
Dude, but we all just went at it, dude. That was like that past 5 minutes was just great to me. That's all I'm saying. Dude, I love being on this show.
Can I just say it is so damn good to be back. It is so damn good to be back.
Chopping it up.
First time.
Right. Tim, you get the first question of this round.
Oh gosh, here we go. Let it go.
Since you made such a stank of it in the first round.
All right.
All right. Which former Broncos fullback later became a U.S. congressman?
What kind of questions are these, Johnny? Come, dude.
Fine.
What are
you know what?
doing to me?
All right, fine.
No. Okay, can you give me the year?
Oh, that's an easy one, dude. That's an easy one.
You got it, Nacho?
He was campaigning. Number 33. Herschel Walker.
No.
Tony Dorsett. I don't know.
Yeah, you thought you were cool. You thought you were cool. See what happened?
I'll give you a different one. All right.
Maybe
this one will be a little easier because it has more to do with football than the other thing.
U.S. Congress.
We don't talk politics on this show.
Yeah, I know we don't talk politics.
I'm offended, Johnny.
God, here we go. I didn't say which side he was, and I didn't start a political debate.
That's a good one. I like that.
Howard Griffith.
Right.
Howard Griffith.
Okay, Tim, I'll give you a different one.
Howard Griffith.
No, it was Byron White. Byron Whizzer White. All right. Now, I'm going to give you a better one. I'm going to give you a different one. This is yours, Tim. This is yours.
Okay.
Which Broncos player scored the first points ever in Empower Field at Mile High history?
Ooh.
Is it open? 2003. It opened, right?
Jets,
I was
right?
at that game.
Okay.
I was at the inaugural game. Broncos versus
Giants or Jets?
September 10th, 2001.
2001.
Very first Broncos player, and it wasn't actually Empower back then. It was called Invesco Field at Mile.
Yeah, it was Invesco first. Yeah.
But who was the first Broncos player to score points?
I want to say it was a pass, but it wasn't to the major receiver.
You want one quick hint, and it's you want
Go
one
ahead.
quick hint? You can phone a friend. It's your partner in crime. It's your partner in crime on your show in the comments right now.
Oh.
So if you want to go first points, are you talking touchdowns or field goals?
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
First points, period.
Well, I'm gonna go I gotta go with Elam, but
Okay.
I don't know.
University of Hawaii alum.
That's right.
Did I get it?
Yes. Well done, sir. Jason Elam is the correct answer to that question.
Dude, I was thinking touchdowns, but yeah, points. Okay,
Points.
you're right. So,
All right.
I'll save Joe for later because when I need that dude, he's gonna have my back. Mile High Oukast, baby.
We turned his name into a verb for stealing shit on this network.
What's that?
We've turned Medlock's name into a verb for stealing shit on this network. But in this case, he was actually trying. This time, he was actually trying to give.
Come on, man.
Hey, I
Next
just
question's for Paul.
I just want this to be known. I'm the first person on the show to get a question right.
Oh, shit.
All right, here we go. This one's for Nacho. You ready, bro?
Ready. Okay.
Which semi-obscure Broncos receiver caught Peyton Manning's final regular season touchdown pass?
Regular season.
Can you say that question again? I'm not going to give the answer, but can you say that?
Yeah, regular season 2015.
Yeah. Which obscure Broncos receiver caught Peyton Manning's final regular season touchdown pass? I can give you a hint.
Daniels. Owen Daniels.
Owen Daniels? No. Does anybody else have a guess? I can give you a hint if you'd like.
Wes
Let
Welker.
me throw out Jordan Sunshine Taylor.
No.
Wes Welker.
No. He was
Julius
off the team
Thomas.
by then.
Yeah.
Julius Thomas.
He was off the team by then too.
Was it
No.
Benny Fowler?
It was. Well done. Benny Fowler.
No. That was in the Super Bowl.
That
He
was
caught the
Super Bowl
2-point.
2-point conversion.
Yeah, that
conversion.
wasn't the regular
Get yourself
season,
right.
Johnny.
He also caught his final regular season pass.
Oh my goodness.
Johnny,
Touche.
dude,
Tricky.
I'm
Your
pretty
questions are
sneaky,
getting us
sis.
all
Pretty sneaky.
Hey, admit it. You're having a damn good time.
damn right I am.
All
And
right.
shout out Benny
Hey.
Fowler. He is terrific on the DNVR Broncos podcast. DNVR, shout out.
You're
Benny.
lucky I'm not doing the
Hey,
trivia on this
big
one.
shout out to DNVR.
Yeah.
All right, Jay.
Oh,
Are you ready
here
for
we
one?
go, Jay.
Are you ready for a
Here we
crazy
go,
one? I'm
Jay.
gonna throw a curveball at Jay now. I threw one at Tim. Now I'm gonna throw one at Jay. All right, are you ready for this?
Oh, I got this.
Which future Broncos head coach was once the team's mascot performer?
Oh shit.
What the?
Which Denver Broncos head coach was first the Denver Broncos mascot
Good luck, Jay.
before he was long before he was the head coach?
World?
I knew why Josh McDaniels was an asshole.
That checks out. I'm gonna go Nate Hackett just because he's a clown.
That's a fun guess. That is a fun guess, but no.
Is it you're saying head coach?
He became a Denver Broncos head coach, but long before he was the head coach, he was the Denver Broncos mascot.
What'd you say, Nathaniel? Is that what you said, Jay?
Yeah, I said Nathaniel Hackett because he grew up like his dad was a coach. I'm thinking like that. I mean,
I didn't even know where Johnny.
If you guys don't get
question's
this,
from.
it's gonna blow your minds when I give you the answer.
If you say Dan Reeves, I'm gonna flip.
is it really Dan Reeves?
What?
Wow,
What?
2 for 2.
What,
Look
baby?
at you.
That's good.
Yeah.
Look at you.
There you go. There you go. All right, let's talk for a minute. Let's get a few more comments. Then let's
Like,
talk
share,
for a minute
subscribe.
about a few of our other Denver sports, and then we're gonna do the Mile High Matrix because it's gonna be fun. Yeah. All right. Comments popping in here. Let's see. I'm not pulling up Lenny's comment there. I'm sorry, Lenny. Not on this show, bud. I do love you, but not on this show. Oh, we got some good guesses. There was Vance Joseph. Yeah, and it looks like Crazy Ray actually got the Benny Fowler one right. So there you go. All right. So let's talk a little bit. Obviously, the Nuggets let us down, guys. damn it.
Basketball's dead to me.
Yeah.
It's not. You know it. You and I will be in the game next season, and you know it.
Jay, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
It's so disappointing because I hate with a passion all the teams playing still.
Can't get out of the first round, or you?
I cannot watch an Oklahoma City game. I cannot watch San Antonio. Minnesota obviously pisses me off, and all the East is ass.
And
so
Wemby
why would I waste my time there?
Like, are you kidding me? Like,
yeah, he I can't believe he didn't get that suspension for elbowing Nas Reed in the face.
Trash. NBA's trash.
But okay, so David Adelman's gone.
No, he's there.
He's not.
That's already been solidified. He's coming back. So that's in. Now we are set forth with the news of: are we trading AG? Are we trading Jamal? Are we trading Cam Johnson and getting Peyton and running it back? Like,
bro,
all options are available.
We will not get rid of Murray unless Joker signs a waiver and says, "I'm done, dude." Like, you're not getting rid of Murray without Joker's okay, and Joker's.
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But here's the thing: is did you ever imagine them getting fed up with Malone? I never thought that Joker would sign off on "I'm all done with Malone." Like, that was his guy. And so there could come a day where, Jokic looks at it as, man, we need changes. Like, it is what it is.
What did Joker say after we lost in Game 6? You know what he said? He goes, "If we were in Serbia, all of us would have been fired."
Yeah, I mean, it's very true. So I
think
everyone's on the table.
He also say, when they asked him about going somewhere else, he also said, "I'm a Nugget for life."
Yeah, but he's not lying about what would happen in Serbia. Like, dude, it's more strict over there.
It's like, Serbia, dude. I'm pretty sure if they lost like that, they'd all be taken out back behind the shed and shot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But nothing's gonna happen to Murray, if I want to say that. And I know, I'm sorry, Johnny. I know you're bringing up a topic, but Jay went off on it, so that now I gotta go with it because you're not wrong. You know what's gonna piss me off is we're not gonna get shit for AG, dude. We're not gonna. Nothing's gonna happen with Jay. We're gonna miss this dude. So unless we have an enforcer, if you remember when Michael Jordan came back and he didn't have Horace anymore, you know what I mean? He didn't have, it took him a year to go get Rodman. Yeah. If we miss that enforcer for the Nuggets, we're gonna waste another year of Jokers.
Okay, so can I just say, here's a perfect correlation that we all need to think about it in this terms. AG's great. He's Mr. Nugget, right? Amazing.
Yeah.
J.K. Dobbins is a top 5 running back if healthy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you don't play the game. So, he could be the best in the world, perfect fit, everything's great, but 2 postseasons in a row, we could not count on AG to stay healthy. And it's not even at least different than Dobbins. Dobbins has sporadic different kinds of injuries that just miraculously happen.
It's the same injury for AG.
AG has the same injury that is going to plague him for the rest of his career. Well, unfortunately, he's damaged product.
Jay, let me ask you this question. That's Adelman's fault because he overplayed him in Game 2 and then started him in Game 3. You're going to make him play 30 minutes plus off an injury and then start him in Game 3, and then now he has a calf injury. I understand what you're saying, injury prone. I totally get it, Jay. I agree with you, brother. But you're going to tell me that Adelman can be smart enough as a coach? Johnny, I mean, agree or disagree with me, Johnny. But what I think, Adelman just missed out his cards. He could have saved just by benching him. But half the game.
The whole point here, Tim, is that it is an injury that will never go away. So you could rest him for 30 straight games, and he plays game 31. He's just as prone to have that injury come back in game 31 after 30 games missed, as he is playing all 30 games.
I get you, but if it's the playoffs, you don't overwork him. That's my point.
Yeah, and I agree, and I see. I kind of agree with both of you on this. I feel like there's an argument to both sides that makes sense, and I think in this case both things can be true.
True.
And so I think that if you were to so I agree with you, Jay. That injury is going to plague him the rest of his career. It was a grade 2 calf strain. Those are terrible. They don't go away. and it's going to plague him forever. I don't think that means that he's completely useless, however. And so therefore, to what Tim said, if you don't overuse him, you can at least get some good minutes out of him.
Yeah.
And so therefore, both arguments can be true. Now, I think I'm going to say this last part, and then I want to move on to the Avs, if that's all right with you. I think Adelman's biggest issue was his rotation. That is what pissed me off more than anything. I mean, are you serious right now? You're going to go into game 6 without HG and without Peyton Watson, and you've got Julian Strother on the bench, who is the next best defender on this team behind those two, at least in terms of, you know, his ability to disrupt the play and poke the ball away. And he does not see a single minute in that game. What is wrong with you?
Just preach, brother. Preach.
So that's Adelman's biggest problem, his rotation and his rotations. And this is, of course, a rookie head coach. First year as a head coach. That's of course, you know, that can kind of explain away a little bit of this part. His rotations were ridiculously predictable. You knew exactly what minutes.
It was a 7-man rotation.
Yeah, you knew exactly which minutes of the game between this minute and this minute of, but in the second quarter, or in this minute and this minute.
How did nobody give McDaniels
Jokic was going to play? Jamal was going to play. You knew exactly who was going to be in the game at any given time. For, you know, like after game one, which was a great game. Tim, you were there. It was a great game, and yet after that, you could predict the rotation to the minute, the entire rest of that series. And he did, and he made zero adjustments.
He did the exact same thing that got Malone fired.
Thank you.
He just did the exact same thing.
Thank you.
Except
so why do you get rid of Malone?
He did bring in Tyus
doing
Jones,
the same exact thing, bro.
Too late. Tyus Jones was an amazing adjustment, just made too late.
He finally made an adjustment, brought in Tyus Jones to be the ball handling expert that he is, but it was too little too late. Nothing you could do. Game over.
I was excited for Tyus to come over, but when he got brought over, it was like the late trade, right? Because it was like
very late trade.
Yeah. So like, dude, when Tyus came, I was excited. And you know what? Joe, I mean, I don't know if he's watching or not. He was kind of like, oh yeah, you know, we'll see. It's kind of whatever. And Joe knows ball, dude. Joe knows ball. But I was like, we're switching things up. I got excited because they're like, oh, we're making moves. But Adelman never utilized any of that.
No, he didn't. So I guess we'll see what's going to happen, boys. Let's move on to the Avs for just a second, because we got to get rolling and get this final segment out of the way so we can let Mr. Abominable Bronco get out of here. I'm sure he's sitting here going, God, these guys talk forever.
I didn't even know that they stand until they had the first point. I went to my first Nuggets game last year, and I'm like, what are they doing? What are they doing? Why are we all standing up? Like, oh, shit.
It's different culture. It's a different crowd, man. It definitely is different.
Nuggets fans, we're crazy, bro. We are an awesome fan base. All right, great. Avs, real quick. Let's hit up the Avs. Well, you know what? Quick shout out. I will give a shout out for the first time ever on this show to the Rockies for just a moment. I am not a Rockies fan. Everybody who knows me knows that.
Jay, don't make me go. I'll fly over there, bro. Don't.
However,
Rockies. Go pound a rock, Rockies.
Jay didn't. I did grow up a Rockies fan. I converted for my wife because she converted for me to the Broncos for football. So the Rockies, round of applause. It's been a great start to the season for that team.
I will definitely give a round of applause.
Not something that we expected at all.
Even though the Pirates beat us 3-0 tonight.
Well,
back and singing for a vomit.
Anyway. I did want to give. That's all I'm going to give. I'm not going to go into any detailed topic on the Rockies because I just won't. This is mine.
Can I say something real quick about the Rockies before we get off? Baby, look at here. Oh, they're. You know why those shades just fell off, but it's coming up. But Rockies, I'm a huge baseball fan. I grew up as a Red Sox fan. I don't care what Lenny says because he's gonna talk some shit because they're all Yankees fans. Before we had the Rock, we're older, so we grew up without the Rockies. But man, the Rockies are on the right track, and now we're gonna get some Walmart money in there. And man, next season, who knows what could happen?
All right, go Cardinals. That's the last part about baseball I'm gonna say. All right.
You see how Johnny threw that in there? He's like, "Go Cardinals." Shut up, Jim.
It's the only Colorado team that I don't claim.
Oh,
All right.
hell no.
All right. Now, here we go. Avalanche. Jay, get us started, hockey boy.
I mean, best team on the planet other than the Carolina Hurricanes.
No, best team on the planet in spite of the Carolina Hurricanes.
Yeah, I mean, we were not going to go undefeated. It's going to still be a gentleman's sweep of Minnesota. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. We showed our true colors again last night. Man, dude, McKinnon is such a dog, and he is a dog that is the ultimate dog. Comes out with blood all over.
Me, Jay.
Yeah, dude, looks like a murder scene out there, and he scores,
a goal.
Just McKinnon goal, man. Like it's nothing. Like, he's nuts, man. Best player on the planet. We're so lucky to have the best forward on the planet, the best defender, McCarr on the planet, and then we got two goalies, and we knew we had two goalies, but
dude,
we got
they
two
switched up.
Two serviceable goalies.
Lumberyard.
All those woods, man. We got all that wood, and I'm happy about our goaltender rotation. It's good shit. So, dude, Avalanche all the way. We're still hoisting the cup. Let's go.
Let's go. All right.
So on the Oukast, we were talking the goalie situation, which Wedgwood, right? Blackwood
last night, Wedgwood before.
No, yeah. So Wedgwood went into the thing, and George was like all the way. And I was Blackwood. I'm like, man, he needs to come in. So when they made that change, me and George were on the phone. I'm like, bro, this is a good decision. And George was right because, you know what I mean? I'm saying the other Wood brother was.
Time out real quick while you guys finish this talk. I'm going to step away for just a second. I'll be right back.
You're all good.
He killed it. So, Jay, this is what I'm going to tell you. So he killed it, but then there needed some adjustments. So we lost game 3, right? Game 1, we outscored him, luckily, but didn't look great. So yeah. I thought and he came cold, bro. I don't think he's started a game. And
so Blackwood profiles as your starter. He's the bigger name, but Wedgie's been more consistent all regular season. So it made perfect sense that Wedgie got the nod to begin the playoffs. So, but that is in no way a conviction to Blackwood. Blackwood's still a legit starting goaltender. So it was no big deal. It's different if your starter is effing up and you got to go to a backup and the confidence that changes makes. But like to a team, they're seeing, oh, our starter's back in. Okay, like whoop-de-doo. Like we march on.
Agreed. But dude, if you look at it, right, Jay? So tell me if I'm right or wrong. Please do. Don't accommodate my feelings here. But I think we're the only ones in the playoffs that actually have 2 goalies that can start for any team.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, and that's a good problem to have in the playoffs because at the end of the day, like a 7-game series, a goalie can determine a game more than even a quarterback in football, in my opinion. It's the most important position in all of sports when it comes down to the nitty-gritty. So, man, it is terrific to have, it's not like the old adage in football of like, if you have 2 quarterbacks, you don't have a quarterback. It's all good having 2 goalies. And I'm super excited for the Avs' chances, man, because we can pivot.
So, Jay, let me ask you this question. I wasn't surprised because I'm a huge Blackwood fan, dude. Like, I love Blackwood.
Oh, I love Mackenzie Blackwood.
Me and George goes separate, and I'm not saying George was wrong at all, because he called it, dude. And you know what? The other Wood brother did step up. He wasn't hating on Blackwood by all means, but he was picking the other, and I go, he's in. This is a good move, George. Yeah. And dude, George, he knows he knows his stuff. So he didn't disagree. He was just like, let's see. And man, when Blackwood came in, bro, Jay, were you scared of how cold he was after so many games, bro? Like, were you scared?
No, man, but that's just the thing. It's different if your starter F's up and you go to a backup that's unknown. It's different when the backup was hot and he was the starter, and then you just so happen to switch to get your starter, like your originally intended starter, back in the game. So, like, yeah, again, it's just such a confidence difference to a team to see someone that's maybe fresh, but like
tandem.
Yeah,
tandem. There's such
inexperience.
It's not really surprising if you have a night where Wedgie is cooling a little bit, you throw in Blackwood, and then you roll it back with Blackwood for a while, and then just to throw a monkey wrench in the mix, you throw Blackwood back in because
and dude, his stretch goes on, dude. That dude's a big boy, bro.
It's worth saying too that it's not just that we have two great goaltenders. The common denominator of this is that our defense has been playing out of their minds, just in a general sense. Manson, with the physicality he's brought to this series specifically, is again a dog, like someone you don't want to.
Could have hit McCarron harder.
Absolutely, but man, that sets the tone, and that like our defense has played out of their minds this whole playoff run. So it doesn't matter who's in that, man. Like we're hitting on all cylinders, all three levels of the game. We're acing the test.
Well, are we hoisting the cup? We're hoisting the cup this year, yeah.
Look at the open netters, dude. Like what? Dude, because I got nervous. It was 2-2, right? And I'm like, oh, I thought it was going to OT because I'm Broncos bros and go, we're going to go up. We're going to win it in OT. And then out of nowhere, after just like a stressful ass game, Jay and Johnny and, Abominable, dude, when they came, they clutched in the final minutes of the game. Can we all agree with that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, and a few games before that, how about that? I believe it was Nichushkin. That 90-foot open netter, scooped it up from the other side, and just sailed it over right into the net. It was glorious. I mean, they're the best. They're the best team in hockey. There's no doubt about it. Hoisting the cup.
You guys are gonna have to come out for the parade if we win it, man, because we're gonna have a flow.
In the illustrious words of Steve Atwater, we'll see.
Or Kubiak's, we're fixing to find out.
Yeah, we're fixing to find out. All right, we've done Nuggets, we've done Avs. Now, one more quick round trivia. I'll give you guys a couple of easier ones to see if we can get through it quicker, and then we will rock our final segment. All right. Let me see. Who hasn't gone first yet? It would be Nacho. Hasn't gone first yet.
Oh shit.
So
who was the first? Who was the only deaf Denver Bronco?
Oh, I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know.
Anybody?
No idea.
Kenny Walker. He was deaf, and he would use sign language to, yeah, baby, gotcha.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a really good one. Interesting. I did not know that at all. I didn't even know an NFL player, like any NFL player, was deaf.
Look at Nacho coming in tossing me trivia here. I love it. You were right about Uno reverse here, bud.
I mean, that's the kind of question I would have yelled at Johnny for asking, honestly.
Yeah. All right. So let me ask this one of Nacho then, and then this will be the first one of this round here, or I guess the second technically. Before the orange became iconic, what color helmets did the Broncos wear in their inaugural AFC season? AFL season, sorry.
It was blue. No, yellow.
It was yellow.
Yeah, they didn't go orange and blue until they were NFL.
That dirty brown. Gross.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks that we look like the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know what I mean?
They're the Bumblebees.
When they do the throwbacks once a year, when they throw those on, it's like people don't know.
Okay. All right. I've got this one's going to go to Tim. All right. Might throw you for a little bit of a loop here.
See, I got two right, and now he's trying to get me.
No.
Look at you, Johnny.
You've got it. It's just going to make you think. It's going to make you think.
I'm just
all right. Which Denver Bronco or which person within the Denver Broncos organization famously stated winning is a tradition before the team became a perennial contender?
Pat Bowlen?
Yes. Well done.
There we go. 3 for 3. Oh my God.
Look at you. Look at you spreading the butter.
Now you're up, Jay. You better get one right, bud.
All right, Jay. You ready for your last one?
All right, let's hear it.
Which Denver Broncos player intercepted Brett Favre in Super Bowl 32?
I'm gonna go with Tyrone Braxton.
Ding, 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 ding. Well done, sir.
Yes.
I was ready to go if you didn't get it, Jay.
All right. And with that, I think it's time for us to remove ourselves from the real world and plug ourselves into the Matrix.
Oh.
What do you guys say?
Yep. We do live in a simulation. That's another podcast
guys,
in another place.
I'll see you with sunglasses on in just a few seconds. Welcome everybody to the Mile High Matrix. Those glasses, JG.
I didn't want to say nothing. Go ahead, Johnny.
I'm doing my little spiel, and I look over and I'm like, oh my god. Are those your kids? I know.
No, actually, I bought these at a local party supply store.
Yeah, that's funny.
Hey, Jay's just coming back in fashion, bud. Good job, Jay.
I also got one of those switchblade combs as well.
Yeah.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Yeah. I should have known. Did you go to North Platte? Is that where you got them? North Platte, Nebraska?
Oh, dude. Yeah, the Fort
Cody.
Yeah. North Platte, Nebraska. Woohoo.
I remember stopping there a million times on the way to your house. All right.
Embarrassing.
Hey, guys.
More embarrassing these classes.
I digress. I reverse. All right. Welcome to the Mile High Matrix, where we offer you the orange pill or the blue pill and ask you to make a decision. It's very simple. Each person's going to present a question. They're going to offer one choice as the orange pill. Another choice is the blue pill. You cannot say neither. You cannot say both. You have to make a decision. All right? It's that simple. And then you tell us, orange pill or blue pill, which one do you take? So Jay, unless no, Paul is our guest. Abominable Bronco is our guest. Do you have one ready in the wings, brother?
I don't want to see how you guys do it. So
okay, then I'm gonna toss it over to my co-host, Jay.
Okay.
What is your Mile High Matrix?
All right. So this is a hot topic, at least in my head. And, we've had a consistent defensive side of the ball for many years now. The flux is on the offense. What are we going to get out of it? So we've got orange pill here, which is Davis Webb's time is now. Play calling duties go straight to him. And with a rookie play caller, you have some bumps and bruises along the way, some growing pains, natural for someone brand new at his position. So, we talk about we're in a Super Bowl window and that should be the expectations, but we have a rookie doing a big thing for our team. So are you okay with the orange pill taking it down a notch and having some bumps along the way? But, the overall arc for Davis Webb will be there. It just might not be this year. Or blue pill. Are we just going to, Super Bowl or bust? So, let's go with the guy that's already won a Super Bowl, the guy that has been the architect of this entire team. Give the baton back over to Sean Payton when the going gets tough, when it inevitably will get tough, whether it's week 4, week 6, 12. At some point, we'll have a valley of the season. And when we get to that valley, whenever it is, just Sean Payton just say, all right, this is my shit. Thanks, Davis. We'll see you next year. So blue pill, orange pill, which side do you pick for the offense this year?
Okay. All right. Abominable Bronco, do you want to take the first pill?
Take the blue pill.
Super Bowl or bust, baby.
Super Bowl or bust.
Sean Payton, you're hired to play, call plays. That's his specialty. That's his thing.
I'm just listening. I'm hearing for you guys. Let's do it.
All right. What about you, Tim?
All right. So the orange pill. Let me get this facts. Orange pill for Davis Webb.
Yep.
Blue pill for Sean Payton. Correct.
Same old blue pill. Yep.
Okay. Orange pill all the way, baby.
Okay.
Because you know why Sean Payton didn't call nothing that I agreed with. Those stupid calls. Oh my gosh, all year long that didn't work. Injury to Bo Nix on a keeper, I'm going to go Davis Webb all the way. You know why? It's because Davis Webb has a great relationship with his quarterbacks. He already came up doing stuff with his quarterbacks, and now he's getting a promotion, which is rightfully due. So I got full faith, rookie offensive coordinator or not. Look what Gary Kubiak did in his rookie offensive coordinator year. He killed it with Mike Shanahan.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go Davis Webb all the way, baby.
Sweet. I'm with Tim. I'm taking the orange pill. Look, I think Sean Payton is a genius. I take nothing away from his playbook. I take nothing away from who he is as you said, the architect of this roster and coaching the team as a whole. However, I think he's got too many damn irons in the fire. Too much. And as somebody who Tim knows, because we've had this conversation very recently, as somebody who micromanaged this network a little too hard for a little while there and has now taken a step back, letting some of the hosts on this network run their own shows entirely. I think that we will see great things happen if Sean Payton takes an iron or two out of the fire and stops trying to be the one to do everything. Because then he can focus on the team as a whole. Now, obviously, I think that Sean Payton will probably like every now and then be like, Davis, I'm calling this play. All right. You know, he's the head coach. He has that right. But I think that letting Davis Webb take the reins and call the majority of the offense will benefit the Broncos, will benefit the roster in the long run. So I absolutely take the orange pill. Jay, what is the answer? Your pill for your own question?
I mean, I'm taking the orange pill. At the end of the day, kind of what you were saying of Sean Payton spread a little too thin, I think. He's falling into the same trap Mike Shanahan did back in the day, which is why he got fired, is he was wearing too many hats and he was had too many things going on at the same time, and he looked scatterbrained. And you could see that last year in all the play substitutions and formations that we did, that Bo Nix was furious about and screaming to the sideline of get the play in, like, let's get going. That is why we never got to an offense consistently up tempo. It's because Sean just was too all over the board. He was trying to outthink himself at times. And so I truly believe, honestly, Davis Webb is going to be groomed to be 1-1 with Bo Nix. And I love the point that you said about the relationship with the quarterback. That's everything. And we've seen the ties have been severed a little bit between Sean Payton and Bo. So it's perfect time to have the buffer of Davis Webb and Bo just kind of doing their thing on offense. So I'm totally taking orange pill. Davis Webb might even be the future head coach of this team.
Very well could be.
If we win a Super Bowl, if we do win a Super Bowl here early on in Bo Nix's career, I could absolutely see Sean Payton just, I'm all done. Here you go, Davis Webb. Continue it on. Orange has a lot of ramifications.
Definitely. I like your orange and blue pill, bro. That was a good one.
Yeah. Now, do you mind if I go next? Because mine kind of not piggybacks, but is actually kind of related to what Jay's was.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure, you're the host, but yeah, go ahead. No,
yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Love you too, bro. Here we go. Mine has to do with the coordinators, just like Jay's, but it's with the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator. Now, here's where we're at. We already know the defense is elite. The defense is the defense, right? We know that Davis Webb is taking over, and we have high expectations that it's going to go in the right direction. Yeah. Orange pill. Davis Webb and the offense truly take off, and maybe carry the Broncos, or at least even out. Balance with the defense, taking us to the Super Bowl to win it. But as a result of this, we lose Davis Webb to a head coach hiring next season after we win a Super Bowl. That's your orange pill. Blue pill, Vance Joseph continues to be Vance Joseph, continues to call the defense, and the defense continues to dominate the NFL, number one defense in the NFL all year long. carries us as they have to the Super Bowl and we win it, but we lose Vance Joseph next hiring cycle to a head coach signing. Which pill do you take? Orange Davis Webb takes us to the Super Bowl. We lose him. Blue pill, Vance Joseph carries us to the Super Bowl. We win, we lose him. Which would you rather? Which would you rather? Orange pill or blue pill? Tim?
Oh, damn you, Johnny, dude. Woo. What a question.
I'll go first if you need time to stew.
No. I got this. I just, we all want. Okay, let me start by saying this. We all want that offense, right? We all want that offense. Yeah. Something that we really, don't get me wrong, it got turned on when we had to turn it on, but we weren't dominant throughout the way like
we expect.
Exactly. I'm going to go and probably break a lot of people's hearts in this way. I would keep Vance Joseph and keep our defense intact because we know that's going to be solid always.
So blue pill. Orange pill. Sorry, orange pill.
Orange pill. Okay. Sorry, I forgot which one was which. But this is why I'm going to back my statement up. We don't know if Bo Nix is going to stay healthy. We don't know if he's going to get hurt again. Okay? We don't know if he's going to be a pocket passer yet. We don't have no clue what's going to go on. So if I can go into the future and look at the best thing for the Broncos, Vance Joseph, he didn't get a head coaching job. He's the defensive coordinator, and I called that on my show, if you guys recall. Vance Joseph will still be the defensive coordinator for the following season, meaning the season we're going into now.
So you take the orange pill. Davis Webb takes us to the Super Bowl. We win, but we lose him to a head coaching job.
Yeah, and I would just keep Vance, bro.
All right. Nacho.
You're muted.
You're muted, buddy.
It's like your christening of podcasting. Everybody has had the mute moment.
There you go. It's
part of the privilege.
You should have seen me on Broncos Bros the first time I was ever on. I was like,
terrific.
Even Johnny told me Tim doesn't know.
I think I'm going to do the blue pill.
Tim,
what did I think Davis Webb.
I didn't know what to do with my arm.
Yeah.
You said blue pill, Nacho.
Well, initially I was thinking, I hope I could, you guys said I had to pick one, but I'd take both of them. But, you lose Vance Joseph, and then you lose, we don't know what Webb is capable of doing just yet, right? Like Tim said, and I know he alluded to it, defense wins championship games, and so championships. But I'm not hard pressed for keeping Webb. Bo seems to be having already a great mindset, football IQ. And just think about this. Sean Payton, you're going to hate me for this one. He's really not that great of a coach. He's a great coach, but look at Drew Brees. He made him what he was. So because Drew Brees was such a good quarterback, he pulled him out of a lot of these bad situations, and he's really good now. So
it's kind of like a Brady Belichick thing.
Yep.
Okay. So you're actually taking the orange pill.
Yeah.
At the end.
Gotcha. Yep.
Got it. Okay. So that's 2 for orange pill. Jay.
I'm going the absolute opposite here. I'm going blue pill hardcore. I am not going to shed a single tear about losing Vance Joseph, and I'll tell you why. The Rolodex, yes, paper Rolodex that Sean Payton has in the league is massive. Dude, he wasn't even his first candidate, like his first choice. It was supposed to be Vic Fangio. Vance Joseph just kind of slung into it at the last minute because he was available. No one else hired him. So we put tons of capital and we put tons of money on the defensive side of the ball. It's the players that make that defense. I know Vance Joseph is great and all, but I think it would be far easier to replace Vance Joseph in a schematic sense on the defense with the talent we have compared to what I think is going to be the brainchild of the future of Bo Nix. And that's, the hitch that we're hooking our wagon to is the Bo Nix train here. He's going to get a big contract. We're going to pay him after his rookie, contract's up. So like we've got a good amount of time of Bo Nix here. So I want Davis Webb, again, same kind of thing I said in previous segment. Who do I think is going to be the future head coach of the Denver Broncos? Well, we've already seen Vance Joseph F that up. He's not a leader of men. He's not going to get a head coach in Denver, but Davis Webb absolutely has the legs to potentially do that someday. So I'm keeping the young guy.
Jay, if I can ask you a question.
One last thing, just one element to that also, because of the Rooney Rule, if Vance Joseph does get a head coaching job, we get an automatic 3rd round draft pick of compensation. Agree with that if you like, but losing him compared to losing Davis Webb is a different thing when it comes to like what we could get back for him. So that's something to be said.
Yeah, Jay, I'm going to agree with you about our defense. The players are the one that's doing it. Here's my question to you, and just answer it honestly. If we get a new defensive coordinator and he doesn't run it like Vance Joseph, do you think that this defense can still be the same amount of talent? Getting a new defensive coordinator and running different, you know what I mean? Different schemes, different blitzes, different this and that, blah, blah, blah. They're already comfortable with Vance. So answer me that question. Do you think do you think that our defense could just adapt to any defensive coordinator? Say we get a defensive coordinator, it's my way or no way.
Yep.
That can be a huge problem.
Yeah. There would be slight adjustments, obviously. Like Vance Joseph's defense is not highly, predicated on the linebacking position, for instance. Hence why we have fucking Justin Strnad starting here.
Definitely.
So there would be small, changes. But at the end of the day, the cornerstone, the guy you build your entire game plan around on the defensive side of the ball, is Patrick Surtain, PS2. And I don't care what coach you have on the sideline, PS2 is still the best defensive player in the world. So
don't forget about Riley, baby.
It ain't no big thing to me. Like, have Rex Ryan inserted as the defensive coordinator. I don't think there's a massive drop.
We don't need another OnlyFans feed edition.
Now, I only say Rex Ryan because that was another name that was rumored. Like, realistically, he's buddies with Sean Payton.
I would never want Rex over.
It's on the list.
Okay. Well, I guess it's my turn.
It is.
And this one's going to end up 50-50 because I'm also taking the blue pill. I want to keep. Okay. I just want to point out, let's look at what Bo Nix has done in 2 seasons in the NFL. All right. Rookie quarterback, was looked at by much of the league as, a reach at the position we drafted him. And I you can credit maybe some of his development to Sean Payton, but Davis Webb is the quarterback whisperer. Davis Webb is the guy that, was one-on-one with Bo Nix every day at training camp and every day at rookie mini camp when he was a rookie and all that. It was Davis Webb that was there getting him ready to become you hate him, love him, hate him. I don't care. Bo Nix is a top 10 quarterback in the NFL right now. Their stats don't lie. Ball don't lie. Stats don't lie. Okay. Bo Nix is a top 10 quarterback in his second season in the NFL. And I'm sorry, the fingerprints of that are Davis Webb. He is the quarterback guy.
You don't have to say sorry for any of that because that's what he does. I mean, and he grew a relationship with not just him, but he with Stiddy too. All 3 of them were like this. You know what I mean?
Whether Stiddy sticks around or not. But the point that I'm trying to make, though, is that Davis Webb is the one whose fingerprints are on what Bo Nix has become, in my opinion. And, while Jay said that you build the defense around PS2, you build this team around your franchise quarterback. And that franchise quarterback is Bo Nix. And you take away the chemistry that Bo Nix has with Davis Webb by getting rid of Davis Webb. Nope. Sorry. We're building our team around him. I keep Davis Webb. So there you go. I take the blue pill as well.
I like that take. I like the take.
All right. We are at an hour and 48 minutes. Are you guys good to are you guys, everybody still good to hang around long enough for you two to give your pills?
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Nacho? Muted again, brother. Muted again.
I'll pass on mine. You guys can go ahead. But all I'll say is, with what you guys just talked about, Vance Joseph and Davis Webb and the whole Broncos organization has created this this decorum or this feeling of, hey, I'm going to stay here regardless.
Yeah.
You know, we win, I'm going to stay. We lose, I'm going to stay. So
It's a culture.
yeah,
It's a culture here.
right. There you go.
So, all right, Tim, give it to us, buddy.
All right, before I do mine, I'm gonna give a shout out to Johnny and Jay for their pill take, whatever, you know what I mean. Those were some thinkers, man.
Oh yeah.
I always enjoy the all that. So here's mine. Mine's gonna be simple as hell, and I'm not going Broncos. I'm going Nuggets.
Wow.
If you can fire Adelman and hire Steve Kerr.
But he did just sign an extension.
No,
he is with Golden State.
It's an if.
It's
I
a
understand he
hypothetical.
signed. I understand because his contract ran up, right? But now he's back. Mine is it's hypothetical. If you can fire Adelman out of the disgusting display that he coached in the playoffs, just trying to overwork AG, blah, 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 whatever, or if we could have actually signed Steve Kerr, orange pill for Adelman, blue pill for Steve Kerr, what would you guys do? Jay?
We get a purple pill for Doc Rivers.
Dude, no, I've been saying.
Can
Doc
I just drink
on my
bleach
show.
instead?
Hold on. I've been saying Doc on my show. George and Joe has been ridiculing me. Lenny agreed with me. I will say that Lenny agreed with me. I said try to get Doc on in 1 year. I said that, but he probably is gonna go be a TNT announcer or ESPN or whatever. Blah blah blah.
Okay,
But
Adelman.
if you could have made the decision,
Yeah.
to get Kerr. Or
basically an Adelman or new face, like to change or not to change.
Even if it wasn't Kerr, let me change it up. Would you get rid of Adelman and sign somebody else, or sign Adelman and not even look at anybody? What would Jay? Go ahead, brother.
He is a rookie coach. He is an X's and O's coach. You know, obviously from appearance, he is not a motivator. He is not a fiery, motivational speaker like Malone was. He's supposed to be a tactician. The problem is like some of the issues that he's had, especially in this postseason, and it showed in the regular season too, is that he sucked at X's and O's. Like the one thing he was hired to do. So if this is what you put on your application, your resume, and you suck at that, like what else is there to offer for value as a coach? So I can appreciate the rookie aspect, and I think it deserves some patience because I think there's some things that he learned along the way this year. So I would give him another year. Personally, I'd give him another year. But that doesn't mean I would stay stagnant and go another year with the roster. The roster's been around a lot longer than Adelman, and I think the roster is the thing that is stale that absolutely needs to have a turnover. So
needs a shake up.
Yep.
Jay, I thought we were friends, but
no, I turned the corner. I went the other way, man.
Tim,
you did.
Tim,
great take.
You know I got nothing but love for you, brother. You know that. I mean, shoot, I talk to you 2-3 times a week. Yeah, on the phone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And your daughters, your daughters, were lighting candles for me at church when I was suffering my injury. And it means the world to me. Your whole, your family to me.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
I love you.
And
Jay, you are my family, literally blood. Paul, you're an awesome dude. Maybe next time I see you, we'll prick our fingers and go blood or something. But no, I'm kidding. But I gotta go with Jay on this one. I gotta go with Jay on this one. I gotta take the blue pill and keep Adelman for one more season. And here's why.
My God.
And I'm gonna die on this hill, and it's because I got into a heated debate with an idiot Nuggets fan on social media about a month and a half ago.
Story as old as time.
And this dude was like right in the middle. This was right at the end, like near the end of the regular season when we were on that, insane end of season winning streak. And this guy is sitting here like in the middle of a game. The Nuggets were just looking bad. They were having a struggle in the first half, and he's sitting here on social media, fire Adelman. And I went after him, and I was like, dude, a rookie head coach who's on a 12-game winning streak at the end of the season, going into the playoffs, did this, did that, did the other. And I went at him, and we argued for a while. And then I told him, I said to this guy, I said, hey, you have some valid points. However, I'm going to point out.
I so wish George was on the show right now. George, come on the show.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I told the dude.
My bad. Go ahead.
We argued, and I told the dude that he had some valid points. However, what I caveated with is, again, rookie head coach. He's still learning. He's still kind of learning his place in doing this. And I said, now if another season goes by and David Adelman does not make changes, does not look like he has progressed, does not look like he's taken any steps in the right direction, then yes, fire his ass. But you got to give the man a little time.
You're giving up seasons of the best basketball player in the world.
I hear you. I absolutely hear you. But I made my points there.
That's Jamal Murray's fault.
I can't go back on what I said. I can't. I'm gonna die on that hill, bro.
Jay, I missed you for a long time, but
now season. I'm just saying, I'm with Jay. Blue pill, keep Adelman one more year. If he shows no progress, if he shows no step in the right direction, fire his ass.
You're willing to give up another year of Joker's prime career so to see if a rookie head coach can figure it out?
I'm not saying see. I'm saying I think he can figure it out. I'm saying I think he can.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is going to be a very interesting offseason in the NBA. So I'm super excited. I think honestly we could have a special on the network of NBA offseason topics. I could fill.
You want to do it?
Sure.
You guys want to do it?
Just random, like,
can you imagine all of us just doing the banter we're doing?
Okay. Now? We'll do it. I'll set us up a date. NBA special. Let's go.
Okay, so I already know I already used up my orange and blue pill.
Okay, well, first, what Nacho? What do you say?
Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
Let's go ahead. I don't know. I'm not big. I'm only Broncos.
Okay, so. I'm sorry.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Man, no. Hey, Broncos orange and blue all day, baby.
Yeah, baby.
That is the basis of this network.
That is true. Hey, so okay.
What is yours, Tim?
What?
You never officially stated orange pill or blue pill.
Yeah, what's your position?
I mean, we know we already know based on what you said, but I want to hear you say it that you take whichever pill.
Adelman needs to go.
Yeah.
So you take the orange pill.
Yeah.
You're all done. Huh?
No questions, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They fired Mike Malone during a season, and he's coaching exactly the way Mike Malone did. There's no rotation through the bench. There's no hard fouls on McDaniels after him talking shit, after him having that stupid layup with 1 second to go. That was so disrespectful. And then you're not going to go get your bench players out there to go give them a hard foul so you can just prove a point. You're not coming to this basket. That is coaching decisions, brother. That is totally coaching decisions. And look at, Lenny definitely has my back. I swear. Can I read it, Johnny?
Go.
Fire him. No valid points needed other than we're waiting. Jokic. No need to give a rookie coach time. Jokic needs to win now. That's exactly what I was saying. And Johnny, everyone has their own opinion. This is why I love talking. I love being on this show, bro. I love being on the show. And maybe one day, Johnny's been on my show. He actually coached us through our first show. Much love for you, Johnny.
I coached you live.
Love you for that. Jay, one day we're going to have you on the show. But here's the thing. I believe what Lenny just said is absolutely correct because that's what I'm saying. You cannot waste the Joker's career and wait for a coach, man. Like,
Fair enough.
go get it, man. And then, dude, to me, AG is the one that's gonna get dropped, right? So then you got to go find an enforcer.
Yeah.
And then you got to stay healthy because you got to play your bench players. A 7-man rotation in the first round of the playoffs is ridiculous. That is not being a Ricky head coach. He should have learned that from Mike Malone's mistakes, and that's my piece about it.
That's a good point, and I respect it. I really do. Like I said, the only reason I took the pill I did is because I'm going to die on the hill of the point that I made, because I don't want to be that guy that flip flops. You know what I mean?
Well, no,
by my point.
But that's what we all do, because how many times have I been right and how many times have I been wrong? How many times has Jay or you been right or wrong?
I mean, you are 3 for 3 in trivia, man. So give yourself some credit.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, when we stick with something, we stick to our guns. And that's what something I love about Joe, my co-host. Shout out to Mile High Oukast, Joe, Mile High Medlock. When I said, dude, we got a problem with Adelman. And then Joe came up on the show a couple of weeks later. And he's like, damn, Tim, you're right. And I do that with Joe all the time. Because sometimes this is what you and Jay do, right? Jay can say something that you don't agree with, Johnny. But then a couple of weeks later, what do you say? Oh, you were right.
I was wrong.
And that's what I love about us, the banter.
Yeah. Well, it's great. And that's what makes this network great. That's what makes these shows great. We're just real people with real, thoughts, and we're smart. I don't care what anybody says. We're smart on this network. I'm going to throw up one comment, and we're going to each give a quick fire. Orange pill, blue pill. We're not going to sit and explain it. We're just going to say what we would take. This is George Montoya of the Broncos Bros giving us an orange pill and a blue pill. Orange pill, JK stays healthy, but we lose the division. Blue pill, JK gets hurt and we win the division. Both scenarios have us in the playoffs. All right. Nacho. I'm going to leave it up. Nacho, orange pill or blue pill?
I like the blue pill. JK might get hurt. We're still going to be in the playoffs. Yeah. I don't know about losing the race.
Jay, orange pill or blue pill?
Blue pill, division above all. We need home field advantage, altitude in the playoffs. Let's go.
All right. Tim?
Orange pill.
Yeah.
Because if he's staying healthy, we can go into anywhere. If it's wild card, even if it's a divisional away game. Even if we don't win the division, we can still come out with the number 2, number 3, and who knows what can happen. I believe that Dobbins needs to stay healthy.
Yeah. Orange pill as well. I'm sorry. I want the division every single year. I hate the Chargers. I hate the Raiders more than anything else, and the Chiefs are right behind them. I do not ever want them to be able to lord that over us.
You want blue pill? Yeah, correct.
Huh?
Blue pill. You mean blue?
Oh, I'm sorry. I take blue pill. My bad. I want the division, because either way we go to the playoffs, right? And I'm sorry, I messed that up. I want the blue pill.
You don't want to go to the playoffs without Dobbins again. No way.
No, maybe not, but I want the division. I want to be able to lord it over anybody who walking through Walmart wearing Raiders gear and
don't sweat it. Jonah Coleman's going to be starting, so it's all good. Don't worry about
knock it off, Jay.
Let's go.
Knock it off.
Here we go. All right, guys, we're gonna unplug from the Matrix and then we'll get out of here. Okay, here we go. This is we're gonna unplug, and then I'll see you on the other side. I gotta throw a massive shout out to Abominable Bronco of the United in Orange Tailgate for joining the Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue podcast tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend, for being here. And you are a class act, my friend. And I cannot wait to have you back. And I want you to know you are always welcome on any show on the Orange and Blue Network. Always.
I have my notebook ready for the trivia, baby.
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
Tell your friends.
That's a new thing here on Nothing Rhymes. That's one of the new changes that's been made for this show. There'll be questions asked every single week, just at random times. But this was the first week we've done it, and it was fun. So massive shout out to you, Nacho. Yeah, there you go. Coleman is a dog, Jay, says George.
Smart man in the chat.
Nacho, is there anywhere that you want viewers to follow or find you, be it on X or Facebook? Is there anywhere in particular?
Yeah, with the season coming up, United in Orange Tailgate on Facebook or Instagram, you can find us. And to make it real simple, United in Orange TG or UIOTG hashtag.
Nice.
And I'm Abominable Bronco. I'm on Instagram and stuff. But again, I have a lot of social media accounts in here and there, but United in Orange Tailgate is where you'll find us. And at the tailgate, Broncos Chargers, it's going to be 19 years celebrating. So maybe we'll have Marvin Mims' family at the tailgate, which we know. So
maybe I'll fly back to LA again, bro.
There you go, baby.
Do that. Tim or Jay, do either of you have any final thoughts for Nacho?
No, man. Oh, go ahead, Tim.
No, go ahead, bro. It's your show.
No. Hey, I would say thank you so much for being on, man. Like you're obviously a diehard, passionate fan, man, and there's so much more we have in common than the things we don't have in common. So awesome to have you on, man. And yeah, dude, that is sick as hell. Like you're not going to see any duplication. That's super unique as a super fan. So that's awesome, dude.
Absolutely.
Tim, any thoughts?
Donovan, man, I have never got to meet you, so I'm very, very glad to see you. My boys Johnny and Jay are back, doing it up, and they told me that you were going to be on the show, so I was super, super happy to meet you, brother. And what Johnny just said, you're welcome on anybody's show, so whether it's the Mile High Oukast, Broncos Talk, or Broncos Bros, other than this great show, Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue, you are more than welcome to be on anyone's show, my brother.
Yeah, I'll definitely hit you up, and I got to get you guys' votes for that guy. I want him to do my helmet. The guy that does Johnny's
Notorious?
Yeah.
Hey, we'll do the introductions. We can do introductions. Notorious is an amazing dude. Plain and simple.
Awesome.
We got to keep vote. We got to keep voting for him, by the way.
Yeah. Guys, go vote for Notorious. Get in the what is it? The People's Artist, I think it's called.
It's
the
Johnny
People's Artist
Depp.
Contest.
Johnny Depp sponsored it.
Yeah, by Johnny Depp. Yeah.
Go
do it. He deserves it. Every bit. Real quick, I'm gonna give him a quick shout out before we get out of here. Is that okay, guys? One last thing about Notorious. Not only has he done great work for us here on the Orange and Blue Network, but Notorious is also notorious for painting incredible. I've been in person when he's actually presented one. Several of them actually, doing portraits of Denver professional athletes. He then goes to events, finds them, and free of charge, gives them their own portrait to hang up in their own home. I was there when he gave one to Pat Bryant. I was literally like 5 feet away hanging out with him that day. And he handed Pat Bryant his own portrait, and Pat Bryant was blown away. And he does this all the time and that's not without the time he spends on the paintings, the materials he spends. He's a generous person.
Well, another thing that you can relate with him on Johnny, he's not only a great artist, but he served, is active.
He is active duty Navy, right?
Oh, no way.
So
that's
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, and he and I bonded some over our service, and you and me, Nacho, we bonded a bit over it too. So that's a thing too. So everybody watching, go find the People's Artist competition, find Notorious, and give him your votes. He deserves every one of them. Okay.
Yeah, I think the most easiest way probably to find it, if people don't know, go to Married to Drinks Facebook, because they've been reposting it like crazy. So if you want to go on Facebook, Married to Drinks, and then find it, it's just a share button. But If not, do it the way Johnny says, or like we're all just trying to support Notorious. He did a great job.
You can find it through Google. Because when I
He-
couldn't find the other link, I found it through Google. It is, it is possible for sure.
Yeah. So he did a great job for Johnny. He did a great painting for me, Notorious. And then on top of the voting again, Jesse with the Rolling Stoves, baby. Man, this guy is all over town, and he's in the Denver community, and let's give him the best food truck votes in the world. So everybody to Orange and Blue Network, baby. Let's go help out
our Denver area fans and entrepreneurs and artists. Let's do this. All right. We're gonna get out of here now. I promise. I'm sorry. I know I've taken us way over the limit. We're at 2 hours and 10 minutes, but this is our big return show. So you know what? I'm okay with it. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight on the Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue podcast. Big thanks to guests Tim Dog and Abominable Bronco Paul Marciano. And we thank you guys so much for spending your night with us. All of you for staying in with us. We have a lot of viewers still live, and we are very appreciative for all of you still being here. Make sure that if you have not already, like, subscribe, share, and comment. Find us on YouTube. Find us on Twitter. Find us on Facebook. There's the links right there. You can search it on YouTube or at Orange and Blue Network. Kind of a funky spelling, but it works out for Twitter. Facebook.com, Orange and Blue Network. And then, of course, check out the audio version of every one of our podcasts on all your favorite platforms. As I stated before, I'm Johnny Baki, the Mile High Viking. I have missed you all, and it is so good to be back and to stay back for as long as possible.
Johnny, can I say one last thing, bro, before you take us all the way out? I am so glad to see you and Jay, my brother. Abominable, man, very good to meet you. But Johnny and Jay, I want to give you two so much love, man. You guys are great friends. Dude, you guys are great people, super supportive of everything. And I didn't mean to interrupt you, Johnny. I'm sorry. I'll let you take it out because it's your show. I appreciate that. What I want to say, you two, bro, nothing but love for you with all my heart. My daughters love you guys. And you know what, Doug? Jay, you were very frustrating tonight, bro. But you know what? We got through it, Doug.
Jay's really good at that.
Johnny, Johnny.
That's why I'm here.
Johnny, I'm glad you're back. Jay, I'm glad you're back, man. Keep it going, man, because everybody out there, Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue. Every Tuesday night, come check it out. And, I'm just glad you guys are back, and I'm going to shut up now.
It's the OG. Yeah. It's the OG, baby. This is the show that started the network. All right. So it's good to be back. We love you all. We thank you all for being here. We will see you next week. Don't forget to check out our other awesome shows. You got Broncos Talk tomorrow night, and that guy down there, Tim Dog, he's got Mile High Oukast coming up on Thursday. Don't miss any of our other awesome content.
Oh, yeah. We got Denver Foods. We got Denver Foods coming on Thursday.
It's going to be great. We'll give them a shout out. All right. We love you, Broncos country. Go Broncos. Mile High salute, and good night.
Jonah Coleman for life.
Orange and Blue, we're here for you. Talking Broncos all day through. No stopping us, we're on the loose. Come join the crew, no bad news. Podcast vibes so fresh and true. Nothing rhymes with Orange and Blue. Catching up on all that we knew. Hit play, let the episodes accrue. Nothing rhymes with.
Oh, shoot, we lost Paul. He just took off. Okay.
I don't think he knew.
That's all good.
He had to run. Hey. I'll text him. Thank you.
Hey, good to see you guys back, man.
Hell yeah.
Look, so I went back to Longmont yesterday. For less than 24 hours. I flew back to Nashville this morning. And I had probably one of the most incredible nights of my life. I told you, Tim, what I was doing there.
Yeah.
My high school band director, Jay, you remember when I played trumpet and I toured the world, got to do all these amazing things. It was all thanks to my high school band director because he was an incredible human being who truly led me in life and music. He was doing his retirement concert at the high school, and he asked a bunch of us alumni to come back and play one song during his final concert with the current students. And so I flew from Nashville to Denver yesterday, did the concert, and then flew back this morning. And it was one of the most incredible experiences. I felt alive again with my music. You know, I'm performing at church again. I'm doing worship music and playing the drums at church, singing, and then I got to actually play my trumpet again, and I felt alive. And now getting to do this again tonight, I felt alive again. Like this is